Welcome back to Training in T.I.Studios. I'm your host, Ben. We are going to be doing the typical Wednesday episode. It's actually Thursday. I'm just going to keep it real. But between sound check problems and all kinds of other bullcrap, tornado on Wednesday, everything, or on Monday, luckily it didn't hit me, but just saying, we had a tornado around, so storms were bad. And just was not able to get the content up as fast as I wanted to. Next week, we'll be right on schedule, guarantee you guys. This week has been a little backed up. But this is Hot Topics Wednesday being done on Thursday. Don't worry, I'm still going to do a top 10 video later. It's just going to be put up late tonight, hopefully by midnight, but no guarantees. I got a lot more stuff to put up today. Today I'm going to be having a lot of content for you guys to check out. Make sure you check it all out. Comment down below. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. But today, in this episode, this is Hot Topics for The Walking Dead. So, episode 12, this is episode 12, Say Yes, Hot Topics. So, first question I put is, what is next for Rick and company? Well, this will be part of what I'm going to get to later, but I'll just say this, that I think part of it is going to be Tara telling Rick what's going on, so that's going to be part of it, is them going to Oceanside, whether it's going to be the whole group, whether it'll just be Tara, which is possible. Tara may ask Rick to let her go. They know her, they won't shoot her, hopefully. But they might, because we know they tried to kill her when she left. So there's no guarantee that Tara could go there without getting killed. Then, for everybody else, like Aaron and Michonne, all the Alexandrians, and Eric, Carl, and all the other stragglers, I think it's going to be having to be gearing up, and Gabriel, preparations for Alexandria for if and when they're attacked. They're going to have to start getting the defenses ready, because they're going to be going on an assault mode here very soon. So I think maybe start preparing the fort, start getting home ready, get some outposts built, get ready for war. That should be one of the next things going on with the group. I'm still, for some reason, something's bugging me about Eric. I don't know why. I really hope it's just a bad feeling. But something tells me he's getting jealous of Aaron choosing the group over him. That scene that they showed, and I'm trying to make sure I get the episode right, I think it was not New Best Friends, but the episode before that, Rockin' the Road, where they showed that scene with Eric and Aaron. And that, if that scene doesn't have any significance, why do you show it? So to me, that has to mean something. And I'm curious if maybe Eric is going to try to avoid a big fight, if he's going to confide in Negan or one of Negan's men what's going on. If we're lucky, maybe he'll let Dwight know, and Dwight will use that information to his advantage instead of screwing everybody. So that's just something about Eric has me concerned right now. Father Gabriel is doing his best at giving advice right now. He gave great advice to Rosita. Unfortunately, she took it literal when he said your heart's still beating. You can still do whatever you want to do, what you need to do. And she took that as, okay, well, Negan needs to die, so she went and got Sasha. But we're going to use that as a segue right into the next topic, which is Rosita. What does everything going on mean for her? Well, her and Sasha, as we all know, are going on basically a suicide mission. And this can't end well. I predicted during my mid-season predictions that Sasha would die. Not Rosita, Sasha. And I think it's pretty popular right now thought that Rosita is going to bite the bullet. I don't see it. I think it's going to be Sasha. I'm hoping they do it in a way where it comes off as not Rosita's fault. When Sasha dies, Rosita stays, you can't have people hating Sasha. And here's another thing on this that's really annoying me. Everybody's hating on Rosita now for having all this anger and acting crazy and stupid. But everybody's forgetting exactly what Sasha did when Tyrese died. She acted the same way. She acted careless and reckless. Remember, if you remember right, Michonne in season 5 had to throw her to the ground to be like, knock it off. Stop. And Sasha gave her a death look like, you know, I know I would like to kill you, but I know I can't right now. It may not kill you, but fight you. And it's really hypocritical because I don't remember Sasha getting all of this hatred and hate that Rosita is seeing now. Sasha was being crazy. She was acting like a bitch. And I still like Sasha then. I understood why she was going through, why she was acting that way. She was terribly hurt because she lost her brother. And this is Rosita acting pretty much the same way with Abraham gone. And also, the other part is Sasha is an adult, people. She willingly wanted to go with Sasha. It almost proved that when she told Jesus to go give her like an outline of the Savior's base, that she already had that in mind. That Rosita wasn't telling her what to do. She already was planning on doing it. Now she just doesn't have to do it by herself. But the only one catching any heat for this I'm seeing, I mean, for the most part, is Rosita. That's bull. That is complete bullshit, people. Come on now. They're both making a big mistake. This is stupid, and it's going to lead to Sasha dying. You heard it here first. Well, I'm sure you've heard it somewhere else. But I've been saying it way before other people say it. And I have no clue what the spoiler places say. I don't read them. So if they said it first, they don't count. They knew before the season started. So that shit doesn't count. If you heard it from a spoiler place, well, don't even. Honestly, I don't want you to comment down below. I don't want you to spoil me. I don't want you to spoil anybody else. But my prediction, just watching the show, I think it's Sasha. Everything has pointed that way. So it's almost too easy to say it's Rosita. And before all this, like I said, it fit that it was Sasha. Hence why, like I said, if you go back to before 7B started, before episode 9, before Rockin' the Road, basically right after Heart's Still Beating, the next day I did a mid-season prediction video, and I stated I thought Sasha was going to die at the end of the season, and I still think that is the case. Is Tara going to spill the beans about Oceanside to Rick? Well, I personally, I think it's common sense that she's going to. I'm really curious on how she's going to say it, because she's going to have to say this without Rick going half-cocked and just going in there. That, I agree with Tara, what she was telling Judith, that going in and guns blazing, getting shot at and shooting back is a bad thing. They need to find a way to get a hold of these people without gunshots being fired. This is where Glenn would come in so handy, because he could sneak in there. That's what he did. And he could find a way to get that, like, leave a note or something without getting seen and saying, meet somewhere if you agree, and then kind of, find a way to make sure everybody's safe. So, unfortunately, we don't have Glenn, so I'm not sure how we're going to get to Oceanside without anybody being killed. I really hope that it works out. Any concerns about any of the Alexandrians? As I said earlier, Eric. Something is bothering me about Eric. Also, I'm not concerned about Tobin doing something wrong. I'm concerned that we're going to lose Tobin possibly in episode 16, because give Carol another loss. Carol, things keep happening to her and Daryl. and pretty much to everybody there. We always act like it's one or two people, but they all keep losing people that they're close to. And for some reason, I think that we might lose Tobin in episode 16. Possibly the end of 15, but I think 16. That said, Eric is my concern. I don't think they show that episode for no reason. So I am very concerned on I want everybody to pay attention to Eric and see what goes on with Eric from here to the rest of the season. Also, I think that no, I'm going to leave that for another one because it's not about somebody that's at Alexandria, and this is me talking hot topics involving Alexandria only. I will say, since this came at the end of the preview for next episode, I usually try not to watch it, but I did watch it this time. I'm not going to pretend I didn't, which I never have, but just saying that I'm not going to pretend this time that I did, because I did. And it's an episode involving the kingdom, and I think we see Crazy Morgan back. And I said this way before, people, it was going to happen. I predicted this in my mid-season spoiler thing as well. But I also said, be careful what you wish for, guys, because Crazy Morgan is scary. And I think that Carol and Morgan will be making their way back to Alexandria. I think that the kingdom decides to rise up and fight in this episode, and I think possibly Morgan and Carol come first and the kingdom comes after them. I don't know if they all come together. I think maybe the kingdom will come after them and Carol and Morgan will get there first. So this is definitely going to be very interesting to see what happens, guys. Stay tuned to episode 13 coming up this week. It involves the kingdom. Pretty much a bottle episode, guys. So we will see you next time right here on Trending in Studios. Peace. Like, share, subscribe.